I have some more Marvel Rivals news that I will be showing you guys, and of course, let's get into all of it. Now recently, it seems like the community has kind of agreed that the new Ultron's Battle Matrix game mode is horrendous and sucks. I don't blame you, I hear it takes a long time and you lose experience and XP and stuff, so it seems like it does. But it also seems like a lot of people agree that Marvel Rivals is one of the most rigged matchmaking systems they've ever played. It's not even subtle, and I've played Overwatch for years. Spending hundreds of hours in Marvel Rivals, I love the core gameplay. It's fresh, fast, and it should be one of the best hero shooters out right now. But the matchmaking system, it's not just frustrating, it's clearly designed to control your wins and losses. It is one of the most obvious engagement-based systems I've ever seen in a competitive game. Marvel Rivals uses engagement-based optimized matchmaking, EOMM. That means they don't just pair players by rank or skill. It pairs you in a way that tries to maximize how emotionally invested you are. In practice, this looks like if you're winning too much, you start getting weaker teammates and stronger enemies to push you into a loss. If you're losing, you might stop playing. You suddenly get easy matches to bring you back in. It's not random. It's a system trying to create win-loss cycles to keep you hooked. Now this feels worse than Overwatch because Overwatch hides the manipulation through role queues and vague MMR systems. You still feel like you can carry bad games if you play well, and the outcomes don't feel predetermined. But Marvel Rivals feels like a hard EOMM that swings from match to match are obvious. One game I barely try and we dominate, next game I'm trying hard and still lose because my teammates feel totally helpless. Happens too often to be a coincidence. Now the reason why this is a problem is because I do not feel like I'm improving. I feel like I'm being used as a data point in an algorithm. My individual performance feels irrelevant, and it burns out competitive players who actually care about climbing or getting better. It needs more attention, and Marvel Rivals has serious potential, but if ranked mode is going to be emotionally manipulated instead of skill-based, then competitive community is going to leave. You can upvote and share your experience if you guys have experienced this, and let me know down inside the comments below if you guys agree with this actual take or have experienced what this actual take was talking about. Also, Ultron and Herbie, the ult inside one of the actual Marvel Rivals maps, turn out to actually be friends because their dialogue lines seem to, have this Ultron father-son dynamic go on, or this partner and partner dynamic go on. It's kind of, wholesome, not gonna lie. We also had this weird counterplay clip where, they just do this crazy spider whip. I don't know how Spider-Mans are able to do that, but he's so far off the map. How the fuck does he even get that far? And how did he even aim that shot too? Wait, let's just roll this back real quick. Dude, look at how far he travels. Look how far this group travels. That's crazy. Anyways, we also had this one clip of a Punisher on their team not being a real person. Fucking bot gameplay here. Look at this guy shooting through the window you can't shoot through. And when he notices that he can't shoot through it, he still continues to try, and he's wondering right now, why am I not doing any damage to people? Why are people not taking my damage? Look at, he's getting angry. He's getting angry. And the worst part about this, he tries going through the glass. He tries jumping through the glass. That is just insane to me. And recently, someone got 7 likes instead of the normal 6 likes that I thought was the cap to the amount of likes you could get in Marvel Rivals, but apparently you can get 7, so that's pretty cool. Also, someone had this Carnage concept for Marvel Rivals. As you guys can see, we have Carnage, alternative skins here. We get to see him unmasked. We get to see him, out of the Carnage form, but still with Carnage attributes and stuff like that. Goes on to say, a dangerous serial killer fused through symbiosis with the bastard son of Venom. Armed and dangerous, Carnage is a powerful villain full of pure evil and no mercy. You guys can see how he looks in his Carnage form, the alternative skins we already talked about, and here's a little, gameplay of him. Here's a little cutout to let you see his skin a little bit better as well. He'd be a Vanguard character. To the person that made this concept, he'd be a Vanguard character, having 2 modes, host and symbiote. His passives would include wall climbing, double jumping, swinging, and regenerating just like Wolverine. His host mode, his abilities are using his tentacles to bring his enemies close or further away, attack with a blade made of symbiote, and plant pieces of symbiote around the map to serve as traps that will do damage to enemies that pass near them. He has less life, but more damage. In this mode, he's more of a DPS than a tank. When he's in symbiote mode though, he has abilities 1. Traps placed on the stage will attach to an enemy using it as a host and draining its life for 5 seconds. The amount of life drained will be given to Carnage. And 2, the range of his melee attacks is doubled. 3, he can throw himself on the ground and do area damage, and 4, he can create a shield with his body, and said shield only covers him. In this mode, his attack is reduced a little, and now he is more of a tank. His ultimate infects all enemies that are near a selected area with pieces of symbiotes. The life drained from them will not only be given to Carnage, but also the rest of the team. He could have skins like Dark Carnage, Spider Carnage, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and Superior Carnage. What are your guys' thoughts on this concept? And honestly, it's a pretty interesting take on the character. And here are all the free Marvel Rivals skins in Season 2.5. As you guys can see here, we have a bunch of skins like the Mr. Fantastic Future Foundation skin, which you can get via combat chest rewards. We have Marvel Rivals Season 0 debut skin, which was a Galactus gift costume token. For Golden Ultron, you needed to reach gold rank in competitive play. For the Retro X uniform, you needed to reach page 3 of the Battle Pass. For the Immortal Weapon of Agamotto, the Iron Fist uniform, you need to reach page 9 of the Battle Pass. The Willa Galacta Emma Frost skin is also a Twitch drop. For the Golden Diamond Emma Frost skin, you had to reach gold 3 rank in competitive play. For Hellfire Gala Scarlet Witch, you had to play 9 matches on April 11th. And for the Unlimited thing, you needed to subscribe to Marvel Unlimited. Hawkeye Binary Arrow is completed via the Cerebro database second event, which still is not complete yet, so you can't get this skin yet. The Squirrel Girl Urban Hunter was a PS5 PS Plus bundle, and the Scarlet Spider-Man skin was a free PS Store download. Jovial Star-Lord you can get Jovial Star-Lord if you earned 400 heroic achievement points, and if you earn 200, you get Ivory Breeze Storm. And at the moment, these are all the free skins you could get inside this new season. That's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 new skins you can get inside this season, and the season barely started. So many skins, a really cool concept, and some pretty cool community posts by the community. Let me know your guys' thoughts, and of course, I will catch you guys inside the next one. Like and subscribe, and peace out.